Okay, next we're going to be moving on to present the Young Entrepreneur Award. If we can have Mr. Danny El-Salibi, Vice President of Personal Banking, Ontario, and Merchant Relations of National Bank of Canada, to present this award.
Good evening, everyone. Wow, lots of speeches around here. Got to make sure I don't mess up any of the paperwork that's up here. But I'm very pleased to be here tonight on behalf of National Bank for the Chinese Canadian Entrepreneur Awards. Thank you to the acce for organizing this great event. National Bank has been a partner of the acce for 10 years now. I'd also like to acknowledge my colleague Eric Chan, who currently sits on the board of the association. Thank you, Eric, for your service. Our commitment to young entrepreneurs is strong, and this is a natural partnership for us for many reasons. Our bank was founded by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs more than 160 years ago. And today, we are proud to support entrepreneurs in their everyday and milestones and moments. At National Bank, we also believe in having a positive impact in the community by building long-term relationships with our partners and by putting people first. We think this can be achieved by developing business talent, which is key for communities to prosper and keep pace with our changing economy. That's why we support many accelerators and incubators in Canada and wish to develop a strong entrepreneurial ecosystem. We want to empower young entrepreneurs from all communities to achieve their full potential. I am inspired by all the work done by the Association of the Chinese Canadian Entrepreneurs to make entrepreneurs strive. Thank you again to everyone at acce for this beautiful event. To conclude, I wish to congratulate all the entrepreneurs who participated in tonight's event. And now, the moment you have been waiting for. The Young Entrepreneur Award goes to Ms. Connie Lowe of 3 Ships.
Congratulations. We're going to watch their video now.
In today's beauty world, there are so many different types of cosmetics to choose from. But chances are, most, if not all, are not 100% plant and mineral-based. In 2017, Connie Lowe and Laura Berger formed a company that set out to change all that and developed 3 Ships, an all-natural beauty product line.
My dad was born in Indonesia, and he moved to Singapore when he was 7 and then immigrated to Toronto when he was 18 with just $2,000 in his bank account. He really inspired me from a young age because he is the ultimate example of resilience and hard work. My mom was born in Taiwan, and she moved to Toronto as well when she was 18 and met my dad when she was here. And my mom is the one who inspired me to create natural skincare because she was the #1 influencer in my life of using more natural ingredients, whether it was in her cooking or in her skincare and body cares.
3 Ships has cornered the market on skincare that is made from all natural ingredients and works to solve skin problems that plague a lot of people. Years later, she met Laura, a chemical engineer. Laura and Connie decided to team up and see what type of formulas they could come up with. On the weekends, they set up a booth at a local farmer's market and started to sell their products. 3 Ships was a hit with consumers, and both Connie and Laura were able to quit their daytime jobs and concentrate on marketing and distributing their cosmetic line.
In my opinion, to run a successful business, you need to have direct communication with your customer on a regular basis. For example, when we develop our products, we actually work hand in hand with our actual customer to create the products from scratch. It's not like we just choose what we want to make. And because of this, all of our products that are new launches become bestsellers.
Today, Three Ships has 23 all-natural skincare products and has grown into a well-known brand in North America, with sales to the U.S. outpacing Canada, with plans to expand into the United Kingdom and Australia next year. They have formed a partnership with 2 specialized manufacturers in Toronto and 1 in Korea, all the while keeping their prices for their products at very reasonable rates.
Another issue we encountered during COVID was supply chain increase in time and then also increased supply costs. This actually triggered us to appear on Dragon's Den, and we had such a great time. We actually received 4 offers from the 3 dragons. And this also enabled us to raise our seed round of $1.4 million in just 2 weeks.
Three Ships Products has won numerous awards, Self and Cosmopolitan magazines, and can be found in popular retailers like Hudson's Bay, Indigo, Whole Foods, and Holt Renfrew. Connie and Laura have also been recognized by receiving Forbes magazine's 30 Under 30, Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award in 2022, and RBC's Canadian Women Entrepreneur 2021. For their dream to make a difference in the skincare industry, their efforts to become trailblazers in sustainability and provide women with natural cosmetic alternatives, the Chinese Canadian Entrepreneur of the Year Awards would like to recognize Connie Lowe and Laura Berger of Three Ships Products with the Young Entrepreneur Award for 2023. Congratulations!
Congratulations, Ms. Connie Lowe of Three Ships. This award was nominated by me. But Connie, thank you, Connie.
You're the best. Where's this go? Thanks so much. I am so honored to be accepting this award tonight on behalf of my team. When it comes to entrepreneurship, there are countless quotes about the power of resilience, hard work, and grit. But my personal favorite is this: starting a company is like jumping off a cliff and assembling a parachute on the way back down. There are times that are so exhilarating, but most of the time, you're not quite sure if you're gonna make it. Starting our company with just $4,000, having a co-founder diagnosed with brain cancer, and of course, the pandemic. Let's just say that being an entrepreneur requires a certain level of blissful ignorance. Going from 0 to 1 is incredibly hard. Back in the day, my apartment doubled as our manufacturing facility. Picture boxes stacked high to the condo ceilings and drums of oils and essential oils crammed into my tiny apartment. One night, I had just wrapped up a full day of making products in my kitchen, and I just cleaned up. I doubt that any of you have tried to clean much coconut oil off your floor, but let me tell you, it's pretty hard. On my way to bed, I accidentally slipped on the greasy floor, and I fell flat on my face. At that moment, lying in a pool of coconut oil and with my ego bruised, I asked myself, what the heck was I doing? All my friends were advancing up the corporate ladder and traveling the world. Meanwhile, it felt like I was going backwards. There was a part of me that wondered, had I made a huge mistake? But there's a bigger part of me that decided to push through and build my own parachute. I share this story to transparently show the journey full of ups and downs. Doubt is something we all experience, whether you're an entrepreneur or not. But it's what you do in these moments of adversity that truly matters. If I had told my 20-year-old self that I would one day build a multi-million-dollar brand before the age of 30, I wouldn't have believed it. And it wasn't because I didn't have the confidence, but it's because I didn't have the exposure. Growing up, there weren't that many Asian business leaders to look up to. And when you don't see someone that looks like you, it's hard to imagine that future for yourself. And so for that reason, I'm so thankful to the acce for giving me this platform to share my story. I hope to inspire the next generation of young entrepreneurs because I truly believe we have what it takes to change the world. So cheers to all those out there building your own parachutes. Thank you.